We've gotten our stitches back onto our knitting needle and we're ready to begin. We're going to start by picking up 3 stitches in the side of this I-cord right here from the previous side. So to do that, I'm going to locate the very first stitch at the outer edge and I'm going to insert my needle right into it. So the first stitch looks like this. It's sort of like a little heart pointing down. I'm going to push my needle in, wrap the yarn around my knitting needle, the working yarn from the ball, like I'm knitting, and then bring it through to the right side. Then I'm going to do the same on the next stitch. Insert my needle in, wrap like a knit, and bring through. And the final stitch, same thing. Then I'm going to slip these 3 stitches over to the left-hand needle, and I am going to work now another row of I-cord. So I'm going to knit those 3 stitches and then slide them immediately back to the left-hand needle. And now I'm ready to begin with row 1 of the second side, which is knit 2, and then slip, knit, pass over. That's very reminiscent of our I-cord bind off. Beautiful. So we've just done knit 2 SKPO. What that's doing is taking care of the extra stitch that we had from the whole piece being split in half. The second side had an extra stitch, so that takes care of the extra stitch. The next step on row 1 is to then work a knit 2 together. This is our bias stitch, the one that we are working together so that we can do the increases in the center of the row and keep our stitch count the same. So you're going to work your row 1 as indicated until you get to the last 3 stitches, and then we will talk again. Alrighty, so here we are basically at the other end of the work. I'm going to knit the last stitches, knit to the last 3 stitches rather, SSK, knit 1, and now I am going to pick up 3 stitches right here on the top of the I-cord at the other end. So I'm going to insert my needle into the top of the first clean looking stitch of the I-cord. So right here, 1, then the next stitch, 2, then the final stitch, 3. Okay, and then I turn the work. Now I'm going to purl these 3 stitches, and then just like my I-cord before, I'm going to, with the yarn in the front, I'm going to slide them back onto the left-hand needle. In this case, the yarn needs to be in the front because we are on a purl row. All right, so now we're going to purl 2 and then purl 2 together right here. And then we're going to proceed with the pattern across row 2,